here. I'm in Perth, Australia. It's the capital city of Western Australia. It's on the west coast, all by itself. It's a city of about 1.8 million people. And this is the mayor of Perth, Mayor Kangaroo. It's a statue, actually, of the mayor. It's not the real thing, but Mayor Kangaroo is very adamant about improving his city, so he's brought all kinds of jobs, and the city's booming. And I love a booming economy, so I'm here to get some wealth off of the whole thing. So once again, I'll be doing some investing, and Mayor Kangaroo has promised me many business taxes, tax relief, and I will continue explaining things about Perth as we go along. So in the meantime, I just wanted you to see what the mayor looks like. It's a really nice statue. And I can't wait to meet him in person at City Hall, so I'll see you in a moment. So this is Paul Hogan Park, right in the middle of the financial district, and here at the Perth Concert Hall, which, there it is, you will see Air Supply performing every night of the year. And there is where you can get a subprime deal, because it hasn't hit Australia yet. I'm sure you could get a really good deal, and then of course you'll lose your house in a matter of months, but that doesn't matter, really. And now here's the symbol of Perth, and here's the symbol of manhood and wealth. P.A.RODY here, still in Perth, Australia. That's P-E-R-T-H, not like Earth, E-A-R-T-H. There's no A in it, it's just P-E-R-T-H. Perth on Earth. They like to call this Perth the most beautiful city on Earth. They have a strong sense of pride, and I don't blame them because of that. Look at the unique architecture. That building back there is for the Bowling Hall of Fame. That's where all of the bowlers go to collect their trophies, as the trophies are put on display there. The building is shaped like a giant bowling pin, so naturally they wanted to design the Bowling Hall of Fame to look like a bowling pin, because that's the goal of every bowler, to knock down those bowling pins. Of course, they aren't supposed to knock down that building. Let the building stay. It's supposed to stand. So they're not going to throw any bowling balls at that building, I hope. But I'm going to go on in, check out some of the Australian famous bowlers, and see what sort of life stories and little exhibits they have on their lives, and then their bowling scores. I assume they use the same bowling score here that they do back in America, with 300 being a perfect game. So I'll give you further details later. So in the meantime, this is P.A.RODY signing off here in Perth, the most beautiful city on Earth. The Swan Bells are located within that futuristic structure. The bells came from London, England, quite a while ago, and so they housed them in this very modern tower. It's a nice juxtaposition of the historical bells with today's modern world in a modern city like Perth. This is all along the Swan Riverfront, and Mayor Kangaroo set the bells off just for me. This is the river that flows through Perth. It's the Swan River. Now that's a gorgeous river. It's one of the most beautiful riverfronts I've seen. They have green spaces, large tracts of park space going along the entire river. So on a beautiful day like this, when the water is reflecting that beautiful Australian blue sky, looks like a little piece of heaven. That's why I'll be building the new Rody casinos out there. We're going to tear down all those nice little neighborhoods and the apartments and make way for my casinos, because they just now made gambling legal here in Perth. All over Australia, in the major cities, they've got big casinos going up. So I'm going to build a 50-story casino that goes on about half that riverfront over there. And then only, of course, I won't have any views of the river from the casino, because people who gamble are not supposed to know what time of day it is. They're supposed to be kind of mystified and keep pumping the quarters in and betting on blackjack and all that stuff. So they won't even get to enjoy the river, but it's prime property, so that's why I'm putting my casino there, the Rody Casino and Resort. We're going to start breaking ground as soon as I get the bribes in place with Mayor Kangaroo. Here's a lovely shot of the Perth skyline, and here's the girl I'm sleeping with, Miss Australia. I'm gonna didgeridoo her all night long. Australia's beauty is found in its water, the greenery, the bikini-clad women, and of course the very heavy gridlock that you get stuck in every night at rush hour on the Perth Expressway. just like Los Angeles. And here's a special statue in honor of a famous American. That's a statue of Charlton Heston, promoting the National Rifle Association. The NRA has a branch down here, so the NRA of Australia went ahead and built this statue in honor of him, pointing out his rifle, showing the importance of owning guns. And take a look at this cannon here below, and it's quite impressive. That's from Charlton Heston's personal collection. So it's nice to know that they give Americans credit where it's due, and I'll be sure to give a ring to Charlton Heston. I'll call him up and tell him that his statue's in good condition. So here we are in this beautiful tree-lined street leading into the beautiful park. It's nature at its best, the combination of nature and man. Man planting the trees in this beautiful, uniform fashion. It makes for a really wonderful design that appeals to the senses. You got the sounds of the birds, you got the beauty of these white tree trunks going on down the street, perfectly lined up. But of course I just purchased the property on each side of this street, so the trees aren't going to be here much longer. The time has come to make a little money off of them, so they're all going to be heading down to the P.A.RODY paper mill, just down there along the river. It's a good location, I couldn't resist. I mean, all I have to do is just slip them down the hill and I get to just turn them into paper. So if you want to enjoy this tree-lined street, you better come here right away, because within the next couple months, they're all coming down. Got the machinery coming over, being shipped down from India, right here to Perth. Ding. So I'm going to enjoy it for today, and then it's just going to be a memory. Here we are at a viewpoint overlooking the downtown section of Perth, and you can also see the lake, which is formed by the Swan River. It's a really marvelous view. It has been preserved for the public all this time, but because I'm tearing down all those trees, I'm going to need this spot to use as a kind of a chute, or a slide, you might say, for all the logs. So I'll be ripping down this viewpoint. There won't be any more access to this view. And that's just the way it goes. If you're a logger pushing the logs down the chute, then yes, they will have access to it. But you'll have to enjoy this video, because you won't be able to come here and have this special spot. People used to be able to picnic here and all that, but not anymore. We got to clear them all out, because I got to get rid of these trees, and fast. We are here on a nice, warm, balmy, late fall day. This is late fall for Australia, even though it's summertime back home in America, Detroit, where I'm from. So I'll give you another progress report in a little while. In the meantime, enjoy this fabulous view of downtown Perth. P.A.RODY here at a viewpoint in Kings Park overlooking the downtown Perth skyline all lit up. Now Perth has the nickname the City of Lights, and it got that nickname quite a while ago. Now I know you're thinking Paris is the City of Lights, but Perth grabbed the title for itself back in the 60s when John Glenn was orbiting the Earth, and he requested that the city shine all its lights up, and they did, and he saw it. It was more brilliant than any other city on the planet, so I guess he's the one that dubbed it the City of Lights. Well, I figure with all the lights that they like to use, look at the skyline all lit up. They clearly like to use a lot of energy. I decided to get in on the energy resources here. So I'm getting in the coal and solar and oil and hydropower, whatever it takes to light up the city. I'm buying up the majority ownership of all the energy corporations here. So you thought Enron was a mess. Wait till I get done with all the Australian power companies. Then this city won't be lighting up at all unless they pay my exorbitant rates, and I'm going to be tripling them for sure, maybe even quadrupling the money that they have to pay. But it'll be worth it for me, because I got to look out for my own power interests.